Dear Toastmasters and guests, a warm good evening.
Good evening.
I am Toastmaster Arun Manikandan, shall be the subject terms for this meeting today. The mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. As a protocol of Toastmasters International, you are requested to keep away 3 taboo topics: sex, religion and politics during the meeting. Further, I requested to every one of you to switch off your mobile phone or put them in silent mode to avoid the distraction. Also, you are requested to be seated comfortably until you are called. With this note, I call up our President Toastmasters Rajesh Pandikare for the opening address.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Good evening. It is quite happy to see you. And I think summer has done. People are less here because of the summer or? Is that trend? New trend? Yes, that is one. So change the trend.
When President is not, how can we be here? So, you have to regain the trust.
No, it is not like that. Okay, anyway. One thing is maybe the venue. And our senior Toastmaster Ramraj has suggested one new venue near Shabia. That is one nursery school, Tom and Jerry nursery school. We just saw the hall. The hall is bigger than this. But they have not arranged the chair and all. Dais is there. There is no lantern. And about the fees, they did not tell anything. So Saturday we have to.
They have the chair. I don't believe they will have this kind of chairs because it's a nursery. They don't have this kind of chairs.
That's what we have to. They said they will explain and.
How?
Okay, Saturday we can go.
Where is the location?
You know that.
Tom and Jerry nurseries.
Sector 2 is a signal is there. No, there is no auto.
Yeah.
From the Sagar you have to go straight to Allen side, Allen road side.
So it's a government city then.
MP sir.
Makes no much difference. It's normal.
It is not too far from there. Maybe less than a kilometer. Before that, next. You can see that one. That venue is better. You can decide. Everybody knows about the distance and our earlier venue. Anything is happening there.
No, you mean hospital. And Mussafah will be opened only after June because they have government dismissal order for 3 months. April, May, June they have closed. It start for 3 months.
What about foodlands?
It's not there anymore. It's a grocery shop.
Supermarket.
Supermarket.
Okay, then let us continue this. And one more request, somebody gives for the project speech for the meeting. We have 2 weeks time. The 2 weeks, in 1 week, if you are not able to get the script or something, you can inform the VP, so that VP can give the chance to another speaker. So if you don't inform in the last minute, then the problem is the others' opportunity is required. Those who can speak on the next meeting. Because in a meeting, maximum 4 speakers can speak. So that is a request. If you are given the name, if you are not able to give the speech, it doesn't matter, but inform at least 1 week ahead. And with that note, I declare a meeting of 179. And today, our dynamic Toastmasters, Toastmaster Deepak is enthusiastic. He is ready to run from there. He is not allowing me to speak continuously. Now let us call upon our Toastmaster Deepak Joseph for today's Toastmaster of the Year.
Thank you, President, for the warm welcome. As you can see, we are having quite an amendment in the agenda of the day. So before I am starting the meeting, let me just clarify this. Timer roll, our counter roll, Toastmaster Ashok is not here. So it will be taken by Toastmaster Naufal. Roadmaster Grammarian, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Rajesh Kaul is not available. Is there? Rajesh Kaul. Rajesh Kaul is not available, so Toastmaster Ramraj will be taking up the role. And project speakers, thought of the day, Toastmaster John Thomas will be giving the thought of the day. And project speakers, Toastmaster Rashid and Shahnawaz are not giving the speech. And yeah, that's it. That's the major amendments to the meeting. Right. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
A very warm welcome to our club, Mussafah Toastmasters Club, meeting number 179. Today I will be a Toastmaster of the evening, and I will be leading the whole meeting agenda. The theme of the meeting is the best medicine. I believe that almost everyone here knows what the best medicine is. Right. The best medicine is laughter. It's from our very childhood itself, in the school days itself, we always are being taught laughter is the best medicine. So I thought, okay, let's know a little bit about laughter. How is it considered? Why is it considered as the best medicine? So I decided to take this as a topic, and let's go ahead and see about why laughter is considered as the best medicine. Laughter is a strong medicine for mind as well as body. Laughter is a powerful antidote for stress, pain, and conflict. Nothing works faster or more dependently to bring our mind and body back into balance than a good laugh. I think everyone agrees to that. Whenever you are stressed, if someone cracks a joke, you will be relaxed and you will be calm for the moment, and you will have a clear thought of mind at that moment. Humor lightens our burden, inspires hopes, connects you to others, and help you to be grounded, focused, and alert. That is the advantage of laughter for the mind. Now, it also helps us to enhance our relationships, supporting both physical and emotional health. And it also helps us to heal and renew, and the ability to laugh easily and frequently is tremendous resource for surmounting problems. Okay, now how laughter helps relax the whole body. A good or healthy laugh relieves the physical tension, stress, relaxing your muscles, and this effect lasts for almost 45 minutes. That's how good hearty laugh can help you. Laughter also boosts your immune system. So it reduces the stress hormones, it increases the immune cells and infection fighting antibodies, thus improving the resistance to diseases. And for all the senior Toastmasters, laughter protects the heart. It improves the function of the blood vessels, increases the blood flow, which can help you against heart attack and other cardiovascular problems. Now, before going ahead with more benefits of laughter, let us get to know about our guests. I think we have two guests midst of us today. Yeah. Okay. Would you
introduce yourself?
It's my pleasure to be here and share the meetings, how it's happening. I'm working for a company called Emerald as a facilities manager. I hear about this class through my wife My daughter is studying Toastmasters in kids class. So I want to make use of this benefit so that I can improve my confidence level. So I hope I will get it to this team. That's it for today. Thank you.
I think you are coming a second time, but still, for newcomers, please.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It's my pleasure also to be again with you, and of course, like earlier times, I was struggling myself to put again back here. So I think I'm decided to go. Hope I can enjoy with all of you.
Yes.
Now, we will get to know more about our role players. First is our timer. Toastmaster Sanala here us. Toastmaster Sanala, just could you explain the roles of a timer?
Toastmasters, good evening. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, congregant here. Today my role as a timer is to monitor the time during the prepared speeches, table topics, and the evaluation. At the end of the meeting, I'll provide a report for each participant who has given a speech over here. This will let you know if you delivered your presentation within the allotted time frame. I'll detail more about the timing during each section. Over to you, Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanala Haridas. Now, the R-counter role is taken up by our Toastmaster Naufal Kaunter. Now, I welcome Toastmaster Naufal for giving the R-counter.
Toastmaster, good evening. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, a warm good evening.
Good evening.
Today my role is a R counter. The purpose of the R counter is not to any word, sound used, encouraged by anyone who speaks during the meeting. Words may be inappropriate interjections such as and, well, but, and you know. Sounds may be you should also note when a speaker repeats a word phrase such as I or this means like this. I will monitor and I will report to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Naufal. The Wordmaster Grammarian role is taken up by our new Toastmaster Shivakumar. Toastmaster Shivakumar, we come to the dais and explain the roles of Wordmaster and Grammarian.
Is it just the rules I have to explain or even the word also?
Yeah.
Even the word also. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Okay. So first I will introduce the name. You can introduce your role. So today my role is grammarian and word master. As a grammarian, I am responsible for commenting on language usage during the course of meeting. Throughout the meeting, I will be listening to everyone's word usage, writing down any awkward use or misusage of language, incomplete sentences, sentences that change direction in midstream, incorrect grammar, malapropisms, etc. with a note of who heard. I'll also be writing down who used word of the day or derivative of it and note those who used it correctly or incorrectly. Okay, and as a word master, I'm responsible for providing a word of the day at the meeting. The word of the day should be a word that will help members increase their vocabulary, a word that can be incorporated easily into everyday conversation, but is different from the way people usually express themselves. So today, the word of the day is prudent. I hope, I think most of you know about the meaning of it. Sorry for that, but I didn't know, so I chose this word. So prudent is basically wise, being wise, judicious, and cautious when you are taking a decision, sensible, These are the synonyms of prudent, and antonyms are unwise, imprudent, and incautious. Okay. And if you talk about the usage, I have given some couple of examples. Actually, this prudent is an adjective. Even prudential is also an adjective. Prudent, prudential can be used as adjectives. Prudent is basically used for any subject who is person, let us say, prudent person, or such kind of or prudent decision, we can say. Prudential is it is also referred to as subject, but mostly related to financials, I believe. And should I say some examples of this word? Couple of examples are no prudent money manager would authorize a loan without first knowing the purpose of it or checking the documents thoroughly. So money manager is one who cautiously takes a decision before giving a loan. So he is very cautious while he is approving any loan. Unfortunately, sorry. Yeah. Yes. It was given away. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely good. So, unfortunately, second example is unfortunately prudential motives hindered the publication of whole evidence. The people consequently were still ignorant of magnitude of the crime. This example, prudential is used as motives, the actions taken on a particular incident. So, some prudential motives hindered the actual crime incident or the causes of it, and for some different reasons, maybe. Yeah. So the third example is it's purely his prudence in every walk of his life that keeps him safe, but personally and financially. So any prudent person takes wise decisions. So he is always safeguarded with personally and financially. Fourth one is a truly happy man must have prudence, which alone can save him from falling prey to mere passion. So, without going mere passions, maybe you just think whether it is the right decision or not, and then you proceed. So, in this way, you can use prudent in various contexts and in various ways. Prudence can be used, and I prefer actually giving etymology of any word, which I believe is the best way of remembering any word. I used to actually practice this learning etymology in my college days and back again now. So prudent is actually a Latin word. It was taken directly. It's actually a Latin word, but it is used in modern English now. The actual word is provident. Provident is also used in English. This provident is also a Latin word, old Latin word, which says pro plus vident. Okay, pro plus. In Latin, it is videre. Okay, so pro is ahead, foresee, fore maybe, and videre is something related to vision or something related to seeing. So ahead see, foresee is actually the meaning of provident. So provident is foresee, which is provident is used as prudent. Prudent is now it's actually it's being cautious or foreseeing the future and taking decisions. I hope I'm clear with this word. If any doubts, you can ask me. Yeah. Maybe over informative. I'm sorry for that.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Now, table topic master is Toastmaster Shiraz Advani.
Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, your welcome guests. Very good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Shiraz Advani and I am going to be your table topic master for this evening. This is the fun portion of the evening, and I hope we get some dose of the laughter that is in line with the theme of this meeting. Well, as a bonus, apart from being fun portion, the idea is to develop your impromptu and off-the-feet speaking skills, and to be able to clearly express and organize your thoughts at a short notice. It serves these two important purposes, and it also gives an opportunity for those in the room who do not have a defined role today to come up to the stage and participate. Okay? Over to you.
role player is the table topic evaluator. The role is taken up by our senior Toastmaster, John Thomas.
Toastmaster, good evening, fellow members, guests, warm good evening. My role of this meeting is Toastmaster table topics evaluator. So I will be closely observing the table topics session, the table topics master as well as all the speakers, and I will come out with a small report at the end of the meeting.
Now the next role player is the quiz master. Quiz master role is taken up by our Madam Toastmaster, Vigarani. Madam.
Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests, good evening.
Good evening.
Today I am going to be the quiz master. My role is I will ask some questions end of the meeting when the Toastmaster of the evening asks to do so. The aim of my role is to check the listening power of the audience and keep the audience alert throughout the meeting. Over to you.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster Vigarani. And now, one of the most critical roles of a Toastmaster meeting is the general evaluator. And general evaluator for today is our Toastmaster Ramaraj. Toastmaster Ramaraj,
Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters, good evening. My role is to evaluate the role players of today's meeting. So whatever the proceedings we used to come across, I will evaluate each and every role player. So we'll come and say later at the end of this meeting, we'll know what is about the total meeting inside, right? Thank you.
Now, the thought of the day. Thought of the day will be given by our senior Toastmaster, Toastmaster John Thomas again. I welcome Toastmaster John Thomas to the dais.
Toastmaster of the day, fellow members, good evening once again.
Good evening.
Once there was a king. By all defined parameters, he was considered a very successful. He had a very powerful army. He was filthy rich. He has conquered almost all the neighboring countries. Beautiful queens, multiple, not one. So, he was considered himself as a very successful king. One day, during his minister meeting, he told his ministers that I have one more desire or ambition left in me. I want something which makes me happy when I am sad and makes me sad when I am happy. All the senior ministers, they struggled to find a solution for it. But the youngest minister, he was the most prudent of the whole ministry. He thought for a while and said, King, I will give you a solution in the next meeting. So next meeting, the next week, after 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, yeah. The meeting happened. The youngest minister turned up and he has given him a ring. He has given it to hand over the ring to the king and told him, whenever you are happy, look at the ring. And whenever you are sad, look at the ring. And that ring had a small 4 words written on that. This too will pass. Yes. So, those 4 words are,
these two shall pass. So, something which we can also take. Every human life is full of ups and downs. We get to feel so many happy moments in our life. We feel sometimes we are at the top of the world. We are the most luckiest person in this universe. At the same time, there are certain moments which we feel really down. We feel depressed. So every time, whenever you face a happy moment, whenever you face the most tragic moment in your life, tell yourself, these too shall pass.
Thank you, Toastmaster John Thomas, for a very thoughtful thought of the day. So, I believe everyone will keep it in mind. This too will pass, shall pass. Now, the next session is the prepared speech. We only have one prepared speech speaker today. So before heading to the prepared speech, I think I will proceed a bit more about the benefits of laughter. So let's check out what the health benefits as well as mental health benefits, physical health benefits, and social benefits of laughter are.
You want to switch off the lights? Yeah, better.
Okay, so the physical health benefits. As I told you in the previous slides, boosts immunity, lowers stress hormones, decreases pain, relaxes our muscles, and prevents heart diseases. Not again, prevents heart diseases. Okay. Now, the mental health benefits. Adds joy and zest to life, eases anxiety and fear, relieves stress, improves the mood, and enhances resilience. And now the social benefits. Strengthens relationships, attracts others to us, enhances teamwork, helps diffuse the conflict, and promotes group bonding. Now I think it is time for us, before getting to the serious session, I think we need a small dose of the medicine from one of the doctors in the house. That's it, your photo also there. You didn't see that? Half an hour work.
One prudent person was in a very cold winter, was in office. He was working. And the thing, his WhatsApp message he get. And he looked at it, it's from his wife. Any prudent wife, husband, first to respond to this wife. So he looked at the message. The message was window frozen, not able to open. So as husband generally replied to the wife immediately, because otherwise you know the consequences. So he replies, carefully put some warm water and try to tap it in the hand. If it doesn't work, use the hand. After 15 minutes again, ting, he got the WhatsApp message from his wife. Then he read, oh no, I think laptop is gone.
Thank you, doctor.
You now who called for some matters today?
Yeah. And even the pieces also, only the quote is different. Right. Now, let us go towards the serious session, the prepared speech. Before calling out the speaker, let me ask the timer to announce the timing rules. Toastmaster Sal, help us.
What's the better
Sorry.
Okay. Once again, good evening to you all.
Good evening.
For the prepared speeches, we have 5 to 7 minutes with a buffer time of plus or minus 30 seconds. At 5 minutes, I will show the green light. At 6 minutes, the yellow light will be on. At the 7 minutes, I will show the red card light until the speaker is finished.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sal. Now, let me welcome our Toastmaster Charles Duak for. Okay, wait, before that. Toastmaster Charles Duak will be evaluated by Toastmaster Rajesh Pallikere. Toastmaster Rajesh Pallikere, could you explain the objectives of the speech? Good evening.
Is the fourth project?
Yeah.
Today Toastmaster Charles is delivering his fourth project. Objectives are: select the right words and sentence structure to communicate your ideas clearly, accurately and vividly. Use rhetorical devices to enhance and emphasize ideas. And finally, eliminate jargon and unnecessary words used for it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajesh Pallikere. Now I welcome Toastmaster Charles to the dais for giving his prepared speech. Project speech number 4.
Careful on that.
Toastmasters of the evening, my fellow Toastmasters, a warm good evening.
Good evening.
Today I will be speaking on the topic, the stages of life. There are times in your life, I'm sure, somewhere, somehow, you've asked yourself, why is this happening to me? There are times in your life you have really wondered why things are going the way they are. I'm glad that the thought of today really goes in line with what I'm going to be talking about today. So today, if you've been pondering about your issues and what you've been going through, there will be few answers in what I'm going to tell you today. And I hope you open your minds and be alert and learn from what we have today. Now, there are 4 stages in life. The first stage is the cutting stage. We are going to liken the tree as humans, the cutter as life. The cutter could also be our parents. The cutter could also be our employers. So I want you to have that in mind. The tree, they're the humans, it's us. The cutter is life. The cutter could be our parents, could be our relationships. The cutter could also be our bosses at work. Now the cutting stage. First of all, before any cutter, before any wood carver, before anyone wants to cut a wood, if he's prudent enough, he has an idea of what he wants to use the wood for. And so you go into the deep forest, into the deep bush, and you look for a specific type of wood. Now I want you to have in mind that as you go into the forest, there are lots of trees. And this tree is comfortable where he is, and that is our comfort zone. The tree is in the midst of every other tree, and he's comfortable. He has the companion of the mother tree, the father tree, the friends. He has everybody there, and he's comfortable with life. And so we have an external person coming out to cut him out. And so if he's using a saw, you can hear the friction. You can hear him say, no, I don't want to be cut down. I love where I am. I don't want to be cut down. Leave me to be where I am. Why are you cutting me? So you can hear the friction on the wood. The wood is saying, I love where I am, don't cut me off. But the wood carver has something better in mind. Yes, I know you are comfortable in the forest. Yes, I know that, okay, you have friends around here and everything is going so well for you, but I have a better idea, but life will not tell you that. There were times in school your father had to take you from a different school where you had so many friends and took you to another school where you think you won't even make any friend at all. And so you were so mad at your father and your parents for changing schools, not knowing it was for your good. Has that happened to you before? Yes. So that is the cutting stage in life, and it's not always pleasant. We want to be in our comfort zone. We want to stay where we think that we don't need to stress ourselves. The next stage is the chiseling stage. When the wood carver has cut the wood, when life has cut you down, you know, when your parents have changed schools, they have switched you from one school to the other, there will be friends that will leave you. That is the chiseling stage. Some things will leave you. It's like when you lose a job, that is also a cutting stage. Some friends will leave you. Some people will disdain you. Now, but when you have been cut down and there's a chiseling, chiseling means things will leave you. Some friends will leave, some habits will leave. It's like a relationship. When you step out of a relationship, some things will leave. Some habits will leave. When you leave India to come to Abu Dhabi, certain things in your life will change. Your sleeping habits will change. When you change job, if you change to a job that definitely is 12 hours, you won't be behaving with the other job that you were spending 4 hours. You will go to bed early because you know that you have to wake up early to work. With each stage in life, there will be a chiseling. So when you see friends leave you, it's for a reason. And so don't mourn over your past. Stop mourning over people that have left you. Stop mourning over people that have rejected you because you have just moved on. Remember, when the wood carver has cut the wood and takes it home, the wood does not know what the wood carver has in mind. And the wood carver may not tell the wood what he has in mind. Now, during this chiseling stage, most of us do not remain calm. The wood carver has in mind that I want to chisel out a lion, I want to chisel out an eagle. But each time we are shifting, each time you shift, something happens. The wood carver, he has shifted. Okay, I'm not going to give up. Instead of making an eagle, I'm going to try to make a chicken. And you shift again. What is your shifting? It's your excuses in life. I'm not going to go to work. I'm not going to try. My parents shifted me from the school. I just quit this job. This job is not paying me better, so I'm not going to put in my best. Those are your excuses during the chiseling process. What am I telling you? I'm telling you to stay calm. Life will not give you always what you want, but stay focused. The third stage is the sandpapering stage. How many of you have used the sandpaper before? Let me see your hand. If you use it on your skin, is it nice? It's very rough, right? But when you sandpaper a wood, after some time, the wood becomes what? Smooth. Now, the wood carver has cut you down. The wood carver has chiseled you to give you the shape he wants. But it's not done. The next step, he needs to smoothen you. And that smoothing is going to be very, very painful. Sometimes life is painful. Sometimes as if that everything around is going the way it shouldn't be. Life becomes painful. So the wood carver smoothens you. He doesn't care how many times you're going to shout. Your parents too. They don't care how many times you're going to shout, I want to go to bed, I want to go to bed. But your parents, hey, you have to study. You have to study, you have to put your head down and go to school. That is the sandpapering stage. And the fourth stage, the polishing stage. This is the stage where everybody wants to become your friend. This is the stage where everyone wants to recognize with you. Nobody wanted to recognize with you when you were in the cutting stage, when you were crying. Nobody wants to recognize someone who is crying, someone who is bleeding. Everyone wants to recognize someone who has been polished. Now, will you hang on in the cutting stage in life? Will you hang on in the chiseling stage and just allow life to guide you? Will you allow that mentor in your life to guide you? Will you allow that father of yours who is trying to guide you in the right path to help you out? What are you doing today? Whatever happens in life, just remember these 4 stages. My message is hang on, but this is not the end of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Charles for this wonderful speech. Now, I request the timer to say a timing report for this speech.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Speaker Toastmaster Charles took 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
So by default there is no voting, it is going to happen for speeches as well as for the evaluation. Now, before having a seat, Toastmasters, could you explain the timing rules for the speech evaluations, which is going to happen next?
For the speech evaluation, its allocated time is 2 to 3 minutes, plus or minus 30 seconds. At 2 minutes, I will show the green light. At 2.5 minutes, I will show the yellow light. And at 3 minutes, the red light will be on till the speaker finishes. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanal. Now, I request Toastmaster Rajesh Paligare to provide his evaluations for Toastmaster Charles. Thank you.
Toastmaster of the day, fellow members. Good evening, especially Toastmaster Charles. Good evening once again.
Good evening.
When Charles comes to the dais, everybody is happy. So the whole 7 minutes, everybody was engrossed in his speech. That talent he has got. Even though it is a fourth project, he was delivering a speech like an international speech. We have a big round of applause. He started his speech with the thing, life's 4 stages. So everybody was curious what are the stages. And he explained, it doesn't require, I think, the projector for explaining this one. Or he has got the skill. He can create a vivid image for each audience mind what he is explaining. And in fact, I did not see the screen much. And in words, I was able to visualize what he was explaining. That is one of the greatest skill he has got. And his all other, like his body language, everything was gelled with his speech. And for every speech we have to do some recommendation. So recommendation is the fourth project. I don't expect Charles, you are using the projector because we have in the 7th project we have the visual ID. Till then, till 7th project we are improving our 1 by 1 skills. So once you use the projector, the audience attention goes to the screen because you have got a very good voice modulation, very good delivery skill. So till 7th project, I request you to use your ability to show the audience. Anyway, after the 7th project, you have to do the visual aid. That time you can use that one. Otherwise, I think it is one of the next, for our club's next competition, maybe you can choose the speech and the script and you can improve the script and you can use this for the next speech. All the best for you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajesh Paligare, for your prudent evaluation. Now, Toastmaster Sanal had asked some timer. Could you provide that timing taken by Toastmaster?
Good evening. Toastmaster Rajesh Paligare took 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanal. 2 minutes and 48 seconds. So disqualified. 3 minutes, right?
3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes. Okay.
So 3:30.
The 3:30 is acceptable.
John, you like to talk to them? The English is something.
Right. Now, okay. Now to the most interesting part of the Toastmaster meeting. That is going to be led by our Toastmaster Shiraz Agwani. That is the table topics. Now I welcome Toastmaster Shiraz Agwani to the dais. You can explain the timing rules. Yeah. If you could explain the timing rules.
Timing rule for the table topics, it is 1 to 2 minutes. And allocated buffer time of 30 seconds. At 1 minute, I will show the green light. At 1.5 minutes, the yellow light will be on. At 2 minutes, I will show the red light until the speaker finish the topic action. Thank you all.
Thank you, Toastmaster.
Good evening all.
Good evening.
For the benefit of the guests, I'll just quickly give a graph on what this session is all about. So, we've seen some fantastic prepared speeches. One speech specifically in this meeting. But how often do we have really an opportunity in life when we get prepared before we are asked to speak? And table topics prepares us for those kind of situations when we really are asked to speak in front. Imagine you are sitting in a important meeting at work, and your boss suddenly asks you to explain a concept, and you are unprepared for that situation. So it is this session that will prepare us for those kind of situations. And I would again welcome the guests specifically to be prudent and seize this opportunity. I'll invite volunteers one by one to speak on a topic, and the topic will be of my choosing. The rules are already explained by the timer. So, any volunteers before I start getting people volunteer? All right.
Everybody has to speak.
Everybody has to speak.
So you can start from one end.
Yeah. So, the topic that I have for you is Toastmaster Rajesh. You have traveled back to 200 years ago. Okay. So the year is 1818, and the audience are from the year 1818. So please explain to the audience what the future holds for them.
David Topic Master, hello members. Now I am in 18th century. Where I am in Abu Dhabi or in there?
Immaterial.
Okay. So now the problem is we don't get horse for our horse carriage because we can't talk about oil. And somebody was telling that we can run the car in oil, and it is a foolishness. I don't think anybody can run a car in oil. So what we have to do, we have to check our horses and we have to feed them. That is our future. And somebody was telling, we can call, some idiot scientist was telling that we can call long distance with the telephone. That idiot is called Abraham. And he doesn't know what is communication. Communication happens in the Toastmasters. And we don't use the wires to speak. We speak in face to face. That is the only future. We cannot have the wires to speak. And somebody was telling he's a scientist, and I don't believe in that. And another idiot is there at this time. He is called some Alpha Edison, and he says he can light the bulb without oil, without candle. How somebody can light a bulb? Is it possible? Can anybody tell me? Is it possible? So we should not believe all these idiots. We should continue with our hearts, with our candle, and with our this thing. Over to you.
Thank you. The topic is, what would you choose, winning the lottery or finding the perfect job? What would you choose, winning the lottery or finding your perfect job?
Perfect job.
Perfect job. Which is perfect?
Winning or job?
Winning the lottery or finding your perfect job?
Table Topic Master, Toastmasters, good evening. Fellow members, distinguished guests, good evening.
Good evening.
It's true that I try my luck every month by Abu Dhabi duty free. But for me, career is more important. Winning a lottery, if you give a chance for a lottery and a perfect job, I'll always go for my job. Money can come and go, but the career remains. That's the place where you create your legacy. That's the place where you show your followers who you are and what you are. So, for me, by all means, the job, that's what I go for. And that's what I tell my kids as well. Money will come and will go tomorrow. But you will be who you are at your workplace, at your home, and you need to stand for it. So, I go for my job. Thank you.
Okay, any other guess? Please. Okay, you want to go next? Yeah, I'll continue the next. Okay, fine. So, anyone else? Yeah, please. The topic is, what profession did you want to follow when you were a kid and why? What did you want to be when you were a child?
Astonishingly looked at to the teachers who are widening their knowledge range and giving too many things new and new. But as I told when I was a kid, I was eager to be a teacher, but as time passed on, I had a change in my view because the business of gathering knowledge and just giving it out to others, I didn't feel it much interesting. I wanted to apply something. So I thought I want to apply some knowledge I gather and applying it in some specific field. So I had a shift in my thoughts. That's what happened. So to conclude, my ambition was to be a teacher. Then I shifted my thoughts later on, and the stories are different again. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, please. What is something that you have always wanted to try but have been afraid to?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Actually, when we go to some amusement parks, I usually take my kid, and in my college life also I went to some amusement parks as part of the college tour. So there was lot of rides, what we say, seesaws and other things. So I always wanted to try that, but I was always afraid to get into that. I don't know, maybe sometimes these rides are taking us upside down. So I was, one time when I went from my college, my friends went into this, and when the ride was upside down, I saw some water falling down. So, because they are afraid. So, so that's why, and also I was not confident enough to take that much risk. So I was, this is something which recently also when I went to Global Village, there was a lot of rides which are heartbreaking. So this is the first thing which came to my mind. I wanted to try that, but I was afraid of trying it.
Okay. Please come up to okay. If there has to be a boss at home, should it be husband or wife?
If you are married, you know.
He's not married.
Only Deepak can answer this.
You can say
Others everybody knows.
if there has to be a boss, who should it be?
You can talk about fantasies now, but he will realize the reality once.
Don't worry, we are not
The recording capture.
Yeah, you have to cancel the stop recording.
Table topic master and good evening everyone.
Good evening.
There is no doubt, it's wife. Of course,
keep the record on.
because everyone knows
Recording
I'm only married, I have one kid, 10 months old. Before I married, I come in my home like 10:30, 11. After I married, I think 8 o'clock he's starting to run. And also I think I was thinking before I married, I'm really scared to speak someone and to enter any crowd. One of my wish was my wife was so smart, but unfortunately that one wrong decision. After married, now I regret it because I cannot because any small wrong thing she will catch finally. That's why of course the wife is the boss. Thank you.
Okay, volunteers. Please. Now this is a bit long, so please hear. A long lost uncle you never knew about has left you $1 million.
Wow.
Alright? Yeah, he's left you $1 million.
He has got it all.
No, he's gone. He's passed away. Okay. But there's a catch. You must spend it all on a vacation within a month. So what your vacation is going to be like to spend $1 million?
Las Vegas.